Welcome back to our Christmas content advent calendar. Today we're going to be talking all about Christmas photography gift ideas. Now, Christmas is coming quick, and whether you are a photographer and you need to give people ideas of what to get you, or whether you're buying for a photographer, Christmas gifts can be hard. And if you want to go for a photography related gift, well, let's go through some ideas. Because there's loads of different stuff, going from kind of really quite low budget stuff up to, a little bit above that and up to a little bit more. And, we're going to go through some stuff. So whether you are looking for a stocking filler or more of that's an exciting gift, we should have some ideas in here for you. Now, as always, I'm going to pop links to everything we talk about down in the description, so you can actually check that out for yourself over on our website. But without further ado, let's get started. So first things first, starting at the kind of lower end of the budget, a camera cleaning kit. Now, that might not sound that exciting, but I can promise you, if you go out, or the person you're buying for goes out and shoots like I do, where you're in different weather conditions and different places, and sometimes you're in mud, and sometimes you're by the sea, sometimes you're in sand, and it gets dusty, and oh my goodness, your camera gets dirty. Like, it just does. It might get a little bit of mud on it, it might get a little bit of dust, water, who knows. And keeping it clean is essential. It keeps it working. I mean, it's a totally essential part of maintaining your camera, and having the proper kit to do that just makes it a million times easier. I was given a camera cleaning kit last Christmas, and I honestly use it every single week. I just keep it in my camera bag so it's ready whenever I need it. Now, sticking around that kind of budget, a new SD card. Now, again, that might not sound that exciting, but as a photographer, an SD card is actually pretty helpful. It's easy to get them full, or not, I don't want to format that one yet because I've got stuff on it, or, I've lost them before. I've just completely lost them. In fact, with that in mind, an SD card wallet, super, super helpful. I used to keep my SD cards in my actual wallet. Not good. That didn't work at all. They would just fall out. An SD card wallet is a super helpful gift as well, and again, it's on the lower end of the budget. Of course, if you've got a film photographer in your life, you might want to go for one of their favourite rolls of film, or maybe a few boxes of film. That's always helpful for a film photographer. Nothing worse than running out of film. Nothing worse than that at all. Now, something that I have with me all the time, no matter what I'm going to be doing, is a mini tripod. Now, if I don't want to take a big tripod around, if I don't want to carry a tripod, if I don't even want to think about it, I'll take the mini tripod in my bag no matter what. I'm talking about something like the Manfrotto Pixie, or something like a Joby GorillaPod. You can just have them in your bag, never even think about them. They don't really weigh that much at all. And then you can just pop them out. If you're in a situation where suddenly, actually, I would like to use it. Actually, I'll get a long exposure. Actually, whatever. Super helpful. I cannot tell you how many times I have used my mini tripod in a situation where I had no plan to use a tripod. I was going around a park or something like that, and I suddenly thought, actually, I would love to be able to put my camera on a tripod for this shot. Incredibly helpful thing. Never leaves my bag. I never take it out to store it anywhere because I know I'm going to want it on every single shoot I go on. So that's a great gift. That is a really, really good gift. Similarly, a new camera bag can make all the difference to someone. So if you've got someone in your life whose camera bag needs a bit of attention, maybe there's a couple of holes, the zip doesn't work like it used to, it's just not very good, a new camera bag can make so much difference. Now, there's so many to choose from, so I'll pop a link down in the description for just a bunch of different ones. Budget-wise, it can range from kind of a lower budget right up to something quite high-end, depending on what kind of stuff you need it for, whether you need it to be weatherproof, whether you need it to have all kinds of different compartments and things like that. For me, the ability to travel with it was essential, so having it be comfortable, but also be able to put things that weren't necessarily photography related in there, so clothing and things like that, because I'm often out and about in various places and I want to take something with me like that. But a new camera bag can make the world of difference to a photographer in your life. Now, if you've got someone who's relatively new to photography in your life, a very exciting gift is a 50mm lens with a fast aperture. And the reason I specifically call out the 50mm is because pretty much every brand has a relatively cheap 50mm lens with something called an f1.8 aperture. Now, these allow you to get really creative with your shots. You can get the nice bokeh backgrounds, so that nice blurred effect. You can get some nice low light performance, so because it's a nice big aperture, you're letting more light in, so you can actually shoot later into the evening and things like that. They are a great gift, especially around Christmas. You know, those lenses make photos look great around Christmas. When you focus in on a bulbul or a nice portrait with the lights in the background, they're really exciting. And especially when you're new to photography, these lenses really get you in the mood to take some photos. And if you want to look at something a little bit more complete, or you want to get something a little bit higher end, you can always check our used department. Now we've got lenses, cameras, all kinds of photography stuff in there, for all kinds of different budgets. Of course, you can watch our £500 challenge video where we actually went through our used department to pick out camera and lens setups for under £500. There's all kinds of different routes you can go down, whether you want to go DSLR, mirrorless, APS-C, full frame. There's loads of stuff in there. It might be worth having a little look through to find that perfect gift. Now, like I mentioned earlier, I'll pop everything down in the description so you can check it all out for yourself. If you have any other ideas for the perfect photography gift, pop it down in the comments, because that's always really interesting to hear about. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe as well, because there's a lot of content coming. Every single day through to the 24th, we've got a lot of tutorials, we've got a lot of interesting stuff. Don't want to miss it, so make sure to subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow. And, as always, thanks for watching.